Hi, Rena. Hope you're doing well. Been seeing some of your schoolwork coming into the classroom, so thanks for that. I think you're doing a pretty good job. Here's our agenda for today. On Tuesday, our bell ringer was a video about the autumnal equinox, which is today, first day of fall. So I just did a quick video on that. Then we reviewed our notes that we took for evaluating an online source of information, those CARP notes, the fill in the blank ones. And I don't think I posted this link to the website Fake Out in your classroom yet. I'll do that probably tomorrow. But it's a website, it's almost like a game that you can play. I don't think I have it open on one of my tabs yet. To ways to spot ways to spot false information on like social media or different news sites. So I'll post this link to your classroom so you can take a look at that and spend some time there. We did spend some time in class today going through this assignment, which you have done. I added just a little bit of feedback because you did what you were supposed to do, answer really the questions that were on here. We talked a little bit about, how current does source need to be okay. And it kind of depends. Sometimes you'll have sources that are going to stay up to date really, really well, and you'll find some that are really recent. Other times you'll find some that maybe are more like a primary source of information from a time period, and they'll be a little bit older, but they're still okay to use. For the most part, though, we want to check to make sure that the website is being updated and maintained. On authority, you got it right. So usually a group of editors works together to review the content and write the content and put it on there. And then you answered the questions on there. So who is responsible for it and a way to contact the people. You have both of those there, which is what we're looking for. Sometimes you can click on, like history.com editors will be a clickable link, and you can click on that and you can learn like who they are and what they do to ensure reliability in their website. The one on accuracy was the one I left a little bit of a comment on because we did take some time to compare what we found on one website to another website, just as a way to practice making sure the content I have is correct. So we didn't have to take all of our information, but maybe some pieces that stand out as factual pieces of information and compare them between two websites. And then, the other one where it says, is the information wrong or are there spelling errors? That might be hard for us to do, but to the best of your ability, look through those websites and online resources to make sure that you don't see any of those. And if you do spy them, you and I and your classmates are seeing spelling errors, that's probably a pretty good sign that we maybe shouldn't use that source for information. Relevance really is something that has to deal with your evaluation of the website. And you really want to take the time to make sure that it's going to be about your topic. And for the most part, in this class in particular, we like a lot of it to be fact-based. Not that we can't use someone's opinions or like their own thoughts on something, but if we're looking for an informative piece of research, we'd like it to be fact-based. And that doesn't mean that we can't go out and read different opinions from different sources. We just have to be careful on how we're using them and what we're sharing with other people. And then the last one is purpose. So again, your website was created to inform, and that's its main thing. If it's created to sell a product or to share opinions, then you'd have to really look at the creators, the authorities of the topic and what they're trying to do with it. So this really was just a good practice for our class to go through when we find information to make sure we take some time and evaluate the sources that we'll get. Looks like you have this turned in already. I didn't check your electoral college assignment, but that is due on Friday. It's homecoming week. I don't know if you knew that or not. Tomorrow's Taste the Rainbow Day, so if you want to dress up in red, you can do that for our homecoming week. And tomorrow in class, we'll start working on evaluating primary sources. So most of the information we find online are compiled as secondary sources. I'll do my best to get primary ones accessible to us, and we'll evaluate those. So that's what will take us through tomorrow. I think that gets you all caught up with information. I think I maybe forgot to send a video yesterday, but it looks like you figured out what you needed to do. So if you do have any questions, be sure to reach out. Hope you're doing well, and we'll talk to you later.